for free when it's warm enough is actually quite rare, so let's do this. Yeah, here we go. Right where we want him. Right in the face, come on. Excellent. G'day chaps, this is now Sunday morning for me. I'm carrying on. I have slept through a couple of storms actually, and now we're 8 hours of daylight left. Everything's good, we're in great condition. We're a little heavy, but otherwise everything's good. I'm going to make my way down. I'm going to basically strip Pleasant Valley bare. Ooh, this weather's not fantastic, is it? This is almost storm conditions. Let's just see, can I start a torch? Yeah. Good enough. I know my way pretty well. Yeah, so the plan is to strip Pleasant Valley dry and then keep going. I'm going to head back to the dam, so I'm going to get down to the 2 farms, make sure I empty everything there is, and then I'm going to head up to what's it called again? What's it called? Radio Communications Tower. I think that's what it is anyway. I can't remember its exact name. Head up there. That's always a good place for rifle ammo and other stuff like flares. And then yeah, we'll make our way back to the dam through the cave, and that'll be an interesting little thing because I think we'll need to cross the dam the hard way, as in we need to cross that tiny little ledge. Well, the weather's kind of cleared up. Let's see, temperatures kind of improved, but not really. You'll notice I'm not picking up reishi mushrooms anymore. I'm not really interested in them. Ah, there's where we came down. So there's the road to go back to the cave. That's good for orientation. Remember when we came out of the cave though? Ooh, there's a wolf. But it's okay, he's moving away from us. There were those 2 directions. I'm going to run, because the wolf just turned towards us. Heading straight for us right now. Let's run. It's not too far to the farms anyway. Yeah, we're okay. We're safe. It's not too far to the farms, so I don't think we need to worry too much about tiredness. And it's a very straightforward route. Yeah, so I was saying, when we came out of the cave, there were those 2 directions. There were left and right, and I went right. So I imagine that we should be able to find the cave by going the other way, from the radio control tower. I reckon that would work out pretty well. So yeah, today's Sunday. I've just made my list of videos I want to make today. There's quite a lot on there. I'm going to try and make as much as I can. Well, the wind just picked up. I'm going to make as much as I can, and I'm going to pre-upload everything this week because Easter weekend I'll be away all weekend, so I'm not going to have a chance to make anything. But I want to continue publishing for you guys as much as I can. It's nice to see lots of new people are subscribing. That's always nice. It's mostly coming through just 1 or 2 videos though. It's YouTube's a very strange thing. You really never know what is going to be popular and what isn't. And you tend to have really just a couple of videos at any one time that are doing very well, and then everything else is just sort of, you know, just you publish it and, you know, a few people, not a few, but people watch it, but it doesn't get any kind of massive, nothing massive happens. And then every now and again you get a single video that just seems to blow up, and it's I don't really understand what makes a video do extremely well. I believe it's Google's algorithm it kind of judges how many views a video has, and then pretty sure that something called viewer retention makes a big difference. So if a video has got quite a lot of external views, and those views, if people have basically watched it for longer than usual, so I don't know if you know, but the average view on a video with YouTube across all of YouTube, I believe, is about 3 minutes. And anything above 3 minutes is considered long. So if someone's watched a video for longer than 3 minutes, that means that viewer retention is seen as very high. So yeah, there are 2 videos for me at the moment that seem to be performing really well. Both of them are kind of news / opinion pieces. One of them is Star Citizen, where I made that video. It's crazy because it didn't even take very long to make it. I was talking, I'd seen that Star Citizen had just developed planetary landing, the ability to show planetary landings. Oh, I've never noticed this before. Look at this. Oh, there might be arrows on here for us. Whoa, there's a few. Huh, oh my gosh, look at this. This one's broken. Oh, these are, oh wow. Huh, that just changed the game for us. Holy crap, we've now got 4 arrows. 2 of them are in actually not bad condition. Huh, we can actually defend ourselves. Maybe think about even doing a little hunting now. That's amazing. I'd never seen that before. I wonder when they added that. Just completely, or maybe I just missed it. Because I tend not to come to this farm very much. I tend to always go to the... I'm going to save my lantern fuel. So let's use a torch. That was a big surprise. I'll just check we have enough water. Yeah, we've got 2.5 litres, so we don't need to start a fire. Let's see, what's our energy like? We've got tons of energy. So we just need to warm up, and that's perfect because that gives us time to check this barn. So yeah, I was just saying, one of the videos was I was showing off Star Citizen's planetary landing ability, something that they hadn't announced, and I just thought it was pretty amazing that they'd just done that. So I jumped on, and it's literally a case of, you know, I got home, I think it was 2 hatches, that's nuts. I got home one Friday evening. I'd just seen this this video during the day, and I was kind of excited about it, so I jumped on. You know, recorded a little commentary, my thoughts, talked a little bit about Elite Dangerous, and that was it. Published the video, and then Mingles with Jingles, no, sorry, the Mighty Jingles, published it on his Facebook page, and suddenly it was getting hundreds of thousands of views. It's just nuts. It was very strange. And the other one was a bit more recent. That was an Elite Dangerous one. I'd read an article where David Braben talked about some of the mistakes they'd made. David Braben, if you don't know, is the guy behind Elite Dangerous. Talked about some of the mistakes they'd made. Yeah, and, just again, you know, very simple, kind of an opinion piece, a little bit of news to it, and that's up to 10,000 views. It's crazy. and then I'll make other videos where I review a game or something like that. And wool socks, finally. That's what we were after. That's good. I think we can repair these quite quickly in half an hour. Right, we'll do that later. We have quite a lot of cloth. I'm just going to drop these cotton socks. We don't need them. So anyway, my point is, I guess it's just kind of so unpredictable. What's going to do well and what isn't. I have noticed a trend though. The videos that do seem to do very well are the ones that more about the news, gaming news and updates. So I'm going to make sure that I keep on producing those now and again. But on the other hand, I don't want this channel just to be me doing gaming news and updates, because then I don't get to play. And I do enjoy doing series like this and playing with you guys, and I really enjoy the feedback that you give me. I really like that. Okay, so that's a big reason I do it too. So let's break this down. That will just save us a little bit of weight. 6 hours of daylight. We still have enough time to get down to Pleasant Valley Farmstead. This torch is nearly out, but I'm just going to drop it. So we'll save those those arrows. Sorry. Bear with me if I'm a little sluggish. It's still the morning. So we're warming up nicely. Let's just eat a little something. Drink something. I always try and get a little bit of weight down. And then we're pretty much warm enough, so I think we can just set off straight away. As I've said before, I really don't want to hang around in this series. So let's see. The weather should still be reasonably decent, I think. Most likely. I'm glad you've enjoyed it, by the way. Those of you who are still watching this. I think it's been a good little series, quite interesting. I've certainly enjoyed playing it. I think we've done quite well with the old challenge. Just we've managed to extend what we can do. I'm just going to check this this kind of shed. I have found good stuff there in the past. Oh, I can see a bear. Don't know if you can see him. He's way off in the distance right now. But this has just kind of triggered a bit of memory, because where we're facing right now, these woods, I once started in a cave off in this direction. It's probably this bear cave. The bear's stopped. It's kind of, we really don't. Being even this close to a bear makes me nervous. It's still quite a way off, but I don't know. As we don't have any guns. We don't have the flare gun. I think I'm gonna... Ooh, he's still coming our way. Let's just very quickly do a check. You see? Rifle ammo. That made it worth it. I am collecting that ammo for when we decide to start using our guns again. My basic point is, if we were to head off in this direction, where this forest is, there is a cave in there. It's just something I've learned. Another good thing is we're into March. We're into late March now. I'm recording this on the 20th of March, Sunday. Which means that story mode cannot be far away. I mean, technically we're into spring. In the northern hemisphere, at least. Not here in Australia, we're into autumn. But Hinterland did promise that they'd release story mode in the spring, which means, unfortunately, it does mean any time from now until June, though. So it may be quick, it may not be. Oh, there's a deer. Is that being chased? Yes. Now this is actually two wolves after it. This is actually a really good opportunity to take 2 pelts, and it's not cold, so we can harvest. We could harvest those pelts, those hides / pelts, for the sake of only a single arrow. And I'm actually really tempted to do this. And I think it will be worth the extra weight. I wouldn't take any of the meat because we have almost too much food already. But the chance to take 2 hides, especially a deer hide, for free when it's warm enough is actually quite rare, so let's do this. Yeah, here we go. Right where we want him. Right in the face, come on. Excellent. We broke our arrow, but that's alright. Let's grab this guy's. Let's grab this guy's pelt quickly. Hide. Use the knife, of course, because this is the quickest. Then we'll take the deer hide and... oh, the weather's just changed. So it's gone to -5. Well, the wind's picked up a lot. But again, the good news is we are close to shelter, and I know where the shelter is, so if a storm does happen to descend on us, it's not the end of the world. Just need to get up this snowbank here, can't get up. Can't climb this thing, I'm stuck. There we go. Now, is it a good idea to start a fire? Might be. Won't let me start a fire here. Wonder why. Okay, that's not going to work. So still not too cold. It's only 1 degree, so I think we can go for it. Let's take this hide and just keep an eye on the weather. Let's have a look. So, good stuff. Our torch is still burning. It's only -1. So yeah, that was a success. Let's keep on going. I can see the grain tower of the farmstead. So is that just burned out, or is that because of the wind? No, it's just burned out. Let's drop that. We have no need for a ruined torch. So good having a bow and arrows. Just being able to do that is such a game changer. So we're actually carrying 2 deer hides here, 1 wolf pelt. Those 2 hides alone are enough to make us the deer hide boots, I think. Just double checking that we can in fact light a torch. It's not too windy. So we are just about to get to one of the best places in the game. It's actually a really good spot to set up our snare as well. Let's take a rabbit skin. Let's take our rabbit pelt. It's -7 now, so the temperature's changed a lot. I will drop the snare here, we can take it on the way out tomorrow. We do have that one. Here we go. It's the perfect place to put the snare here. So I reckon right in the middle of the rabbit's path would be just about here. That should do. 3 hours of daylight, just about right. No sign of the bear. So I'm not going to stay here long. I'm really just going to take what we need and then keep on moving. I'm going to sort of take advantage of the benefits we have, as in food wise, especially food. Because we have a surplus of food, we can just keep on moving. We don't have to stop and hunt. So yeah, and by the time we get back to the dam, our sapling should have cured on our guts. Just checking we can still light this in case there's a bear. I've been playing my own private game, and I got attacked by a bear here just a couple of days ago. So I've kind of had a similar playthrough, which is why I got confused as to how many pelts and hides we had back at the dam, because I'd mixed up which game I was playing. But I'm using a gun in that one, so it's quite different. I've not placed the same sort of restrictions as I have with this one. But I was trying to take a bear down, and I was standing in that bit there, the sort of the foyer, the bit where what would you call it? The porch, I guess. So I had the door open, and you have the glass windows. So I thought I was safe, and I took a shot at the bear. The bear ran at me, but I was standing just inside the door, but I had the door open because I thought I was safe, and then the bear got me and had a good munch. So I was standing in that bit there, that porch. Yeah, got me down to 7%, but managed to survive because we were in the house anyway, so it wasn't too bad. I found the best way to kill a bear is either from that porch, or you use this car. The car's fantastic for taking the bear down, because you can take a shot at the bear, jump into the car quickly, wait for the bear to walk away, because obviously it can't. That's what we wanted. That flare is fantastic. Wait for the bear to walk away. Well, that weather just changed, look at that. Still very cold though. Wait for the bear to walk away, take another shot, jump back in the car, rinse and repeat. So you have that safety. As long as you can time it right, and you can kind of use the car as cover as well, which is really good. So I'm really hoping, maybe take that, because we might need to get some more water here. So here we are. Let's do a proper search. It's always good to use the lantern to do a proper search. Actually, we're not going to need to make water, because we can grab some water from the toilets. More cloth. I will do some clothing repair here, not too much, but we have those socks we want to repair. Coffee, that's absolutely fantastic. More coffee, I can see it already on the left. Excellent, so we've just gone from 5 to 15. And coffee can be a lifesaver, so that's really, really good. Look, that's pork and beans, good high energy food. So we have more than enough food, we can just keep going. We may even have too much food, I may need to drop something. Let's see how we are, let's break this down, let's see how we are in terms of wood as well. I think we're starting to get quite heavy, so we probably want to, yeah, we're up to 43 kilos, that's too much. So let's drop fir firewood. I've got too much reclaimed wood. We'll drop all this, actually the coal's quite light. I'll keep 3, I'll drop 5. We don't need all this. We only really need some wood. So I can drop all that here because, you know, I may be back at some point. I really don't need this whetstone, so I'll drop that. Let's just consolidate. We only need 2 accelerates. And yeah, I never ever use water purification. Okay, I checked everything, didn't I? Yep. I'll get the water just so that we can put it in one place. I'll probably have to drop some, but if there's any, I can't speak. If there's ever a good place to drop things, it's here. If that makes sense. If you're gonna drop something anywhere, then this is as good a place as any. So, oh, we just found 100% magnifying glass. That's excellent. So I'm going to drop the other. You might think it's wasteful, but I'm going to try and stay pretty efficient with weight. I'll probably leave some food here as well. You know, the dam is one sort of, look at that rifle round hiding. That's why you always need to use light when you're searching buildings. You always need to check under. There's another one, look, hidden. Always need to check everywhere. Always. They're very good at hiding things in this game, which is fantastic. Yeah, so the dam and this farmstead, if there's ever a good place to leave things, it's here. So we can leave some good quality food that's not going to go off and just...
What have we here?
Oh, more coffee, fantastic. Really get our weight down. So 2 hours of daylight, we're obviously going to spend the night here. So let's just check everything to see if we can get any better clothes. I'm going to do those, repair those socks. And any other clothing that needs repairing. Again, that helps us get...
I could use this.
Don't need that. That helps us get our weight down just that tiny bit further. I don't think that's any good. Just by using up that cloth. That coffee is a real win for me. If you're on your last legs and things are looking dire, we'll leave that antiseptic. We don't need it. It's too heavy. If you're on your last legs and things are looking really bad, just to cook up a coffee and keep on going is very important. Obviously we don't need that rifle cleaning kit. There's no point. Sewing kit of metal, we can leave that too. You can always get those later if I ever come back. Sewing kit, I don't need it, I really don't. I'll take the matches though. Anything under the bed? No. Mittens we have. Okay, final check of the bedroom, and then we'll do our quick repairs. Mariner's pea coat.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Can't remember if that's better than what we have. It is. Well, well, well. We've just found a really good jacket. Look at that. Plus 4% warmth, plus 2% wind chill. That's double the benefit we get from this down ski jacket. So that's a major find, that is. That's really, really good. Let's see what else we can come up with. That in itself is a fantastic find. That's going to help a lot. That adds that. I think we have a heavy wool sweater already, don't we? Yep. So I'll just drop that in. Okay, I think we've pretty much stripped the house now. Very good finds. Flares we've had. We still have energy, but I'm going to sleep first, and then we can check the basement tomorrow morning. Let's extinguish this first. Let's do our housekeeping. So we're going to refuel. Get that back. Let's. What else do we need to do? Don't need that sewing kit. Let's get the weight down. Take all the matches, and we have to repair. Oops. Excuse me. Take that sewing kit just to do this repair, and then we'll drop it. It's quicker to use the sewing kit, and that means we don't lose any condition on our fishing tackle. So we have 5 more cloth. Let's use them all. We actually need to repair our bedroll. It's at 72, so let's do that. Let's back up to 100% now. Still got 3 cloth. And then, yeah, we just go worst condition first. So this just takes 10 minutes. I'm just using up all of the cloth, so we don't need to carry it. And it also just gives us that tiny little bit of extra warmth boost for tomorrow. Let's just get this done. I think we're probably at a point where right, that's all our cloth used. Let's eat and let's drink. You might say, why aren't you curing these pelts while you sleep? And you know what, you might be right. I may as well just do that, mightn't I? God, I can't see a thing. Right. Because we're going to sleep 10 hours, let's just drop these. We'll pick them up in the morning when they've cured a little bit. So I'll turn that back off. Let's. We need to eat and drink. As always, let's use the crappy stuff first. Worst condition first. So this one's at 24%, around the 20% mark condition-wise. That's when you run a risk of getting sick when you eat it. So you only really want to eat those before you sleep, because if you do eat it and you do get sick, you're next to a bed anyway, so you can just sleep off your sickness. So I'll go for the heavy stuff, the stuff that's in bad condition. So we are full, our weight's not too bad, we're at 30, just under 38 kilos. I can drop some of this water. Right. So I'm going to sleep. I'll get us ready for tomorrow and the trip up to the radio tower, and then I'll stop this episode and we'll carry on in what's going to be number 11, isn't it? So again, worst condition first, and let's get rid of some of these drinks. Yep. So I think this is, we're probably in a good enough place to stop right here. Got loads of energy, let's just sleep enough so that we have some daylight. and then I'll start the next episode. Actually, I'll just check the basement. I'll do that without recording. And I'll start the next episode. Ready to head up to the radio tower. See, that's 9% cured already, just because we slept. That was actually worth it. Yep. I hope you're enjoying this very much. As always, if you're interested in seeing your name in the credits, do consider Patreon. If not, that's all good. I'm just glad that you're here enjoying this with me. And I will see you in the next one. Ciao for now. Let's just check there's no bear. Definitely no bear. See ya.